Hey, comic colleagues and superhero supporters. Did you know that DC Detective the Question once saved Superman and the whole city of Metropolis from a giant Earth energy death ray and an underground crime syndicate that traffics their products through toilets? Well, if you didn't know, let me tell you about it. The Question, written by Rick Veitch and illustrated by Tommy Lee Edwards, was a six-part miniseries that ran from November 2004 to April 2005. In this series, we follow investigative reporter and detective Vic Sage on his journey to Metropolis, where he encounters the Subterraneans, an underground crime syndicate that have been successfully managing and conducting criminal escapades under the nose of one of the greatest superheroes of all time, Superman. How are they able to conduct such crimes with Superman around, you may ask? Well, one way they achieve this is by distracting Superman with a higher level threat while they commit their crime. An example of this is shown in issue 2. The Subterraneans fire a sunbeam at the city of Metropolis while they attempt to commit a robbery. They would have been successful in this attempt if it weren't for the Question intervening. The other way that they commerce in crime is by having a complex system of delivery through the use of toilets that span throughout Metropolis. The reason for dealing in business transactions through the porcelain throne is because, due to his Boy Scout and not creepy personality, Superman would never violate someone's privacy by barging in or watching them use the bathroom with his X-ray vision. So it's the perfect place for them to sell drugs, or bombs, or even trafficked humans. Well, I mean, if the Question weren't there to stop them. Along with this discovery, he uncovers the secret plans of their employer, unsurprisingly being Lex Luthor, and finds himself in the middle of a plot to put the Man of Steel to rest for good. You may be wondering what kind of diabolical scheme Lex was hatching? Well, with the help of visionary architect Miles Van Vliet and Chi Master 6 True Words, Lex planned to create the Science Spire, a monument of human achievement, and also a weapon that can fire concentrated Chi energy. He aimed to use this weapon on Superman and then remove his soul from his body with the help of Psychopomp, a man who was able to send people into the next world and give them a personal hell of his design. In theory, it was a foolproof plan. However, the one thing that Lex did not account for was seasoned detective the Question and his newly found street shaman abilities. Vic Sage had changed a lot since his first outing as the Question 10 years prior. As he's grown and developed as a journalist, he's also been growing as a detective. In this miniseries, we learn that he has been experimenting with an hallucinogenic gas that sharpens his perception tremendously, giving him a sixth sense and the ability to walk in two worlds. This shamanic awareness allows him to interpret the meaning and connections and coincidences. This basically gives him the ability to always be in the right place at the right time and to soak up all relevant information in a sea of noise. This ability is seen whenever the Question talks to the city. That was in air quotes. As shown throughout the series. Another power granted by the Sixth Sense is the ability to sense chi, or life energy, and function on the spiritual plane. This power is highlighted in the talk between him and Psychopomp. While on the surface the two appear to be having a regular back and forth, but on a higher plane, their will, intentions, and ideals are locked in brutal hand-to-hand combat. Another great example of this ability occurs when 6 True Words learns the truth about the Science Spire and is double-crossed by Van Vliet. She is pushed off the top of the Science Spire and plummets to her demise. I know this all sounds really bad, but from there her spirit guides the Question, helping him stop the Science Spire's creation and end the criminal underdealings of the Subterraneans. Here are some additional fun facts. Superman is a solar being. He does possess chi, but it is a different form from humans. As a solar being, Superman doesn't react to Earth energies too well. This explains why Lex devised the Science Spire plan. It also explains why Superman is affected by some magic. Some magic in the DC universe comes from earthly energies. Oh yeah, he can also tell your age and race by looking at your blood with his microscopic vision as shown in these panels on issue 6. Another fun fact, Vic Sage and Lois Lane went to journalism school together. Lois was editor-in-chief, and Vic was head of the poetry department. Oh yeah, Vic also has a crush on Lois, but was never able to tell her. And then, when Superman found out, he bullied him out of Metropolis, which is pretty funny. Well, there you have it, folks. The Question saved Superman's life, and he didn't even get a thank you. The struggles of a C-list superhero. Thanks for checking out the video. Please give the video a like, comment, and/or subscribe if you liked the video and want to see more comic coverage.